Alright, well, welcome to this episode of Two Cycle Tuesday. But Tuesdays over here are also Taco Tuesdays. So I had to go back and get a couple of breakfast tacos. You can see these come from, this is the bacon, egg, and cheese. And it comes from a corner store gas station, Quick Mart kind of place over here. And they have a grill back there, and man, these things rock. Tacos rule. Well, I'm here, picked up a new toy today, and I'll see how far along I get with it. I don't know if I'm going to try to get it started today, but I know it feels like the engine's frozen. When I try to pull start it, I can tell it's just the spring load on the pulley that's going back and forth, so it's not rotating. But let me show you what I got. So there she is, this little mini bike. This thing is so freaking tiny, but it actually looked like it was in good shape, right? Fender's gone, the front fender. I think he was saying he got it for his kid, and he wrecked it once, which is what probably broke off the front fender. And then he never rode it again. But the kid has grown up since then. So this thing has been sitting, he said, for 6 or 7 years, I guess. But it's just a tiny one. But you can see that's just the spring going back and forth on the... And I took the spark plug off. You can see here, I went in and took the spark plug off and sprayed some WD-40 in it, and hopefully, you know, get some lubrication in there. And because if it's been sitting that long, maybe there's some rust or whatever. Oh, there she is. Yeah, we got two minis here today. There's our other mini. But I think she's going deaf. Winnie! Come here, girlie. Here she comes. Yeah, she doesn't fetch. She doesn't do a whole lot of anything except for just being cute. She needs a little grooming there, but anyway, let's see. Let me I'm going to take this cover off. Alright, this looks like 1, 2, yeah, 3 Allen heads. Let's see if I can find the right size here. Yeah, perfect. Alright. See if we can work this through. Oh, there it goes. I don't know what was jamming it. Okay, it is freed up. Little bitty carburetor there. Sure there is zero gas if it's been sitting around for... Well, that's too bad. There is gas in there, so I'm going to have to empty that out. It stunk. Stunk. this back on real quick. I don't know what the hang-up was. Okay. It's turning over no problem. So that was no big deal. What else? Looks like, look at the, can you see the filter there? It's almost a reddish color. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off, drain the tank from here. And I guess drain it down here on the carburetor. See how dirty it is down there. Maybe I'll just spray some carb cleaner, all that good stuff in there, and see if this thing will turn over. Man, look at the stuff that came out of that gas tank. Looks like 5 or 10 weight oil, doesn't it? So I drained it out of there, and that's the only filter I had handy at the moment. But I mean, I know it's just one little screen in there, but at least it'll filter it some. Alright. Let's put a little in here. Should be enough. Let's see, so that's usually off, right? And then there's on. Well, there it goes again. See, now it's huh. Why is that hanging up? I'm going to have to take that off again. Yeah, it's just a little 10mm bolt holding this flywheel on. Everything's so tiny on this engine. Well, there's the key. And it is intact. Nope. I don't see any spark. Nope, there it is. Well, see, something just jammed in there. Okay, this thing isn't going to be an easy work. There's something here in the lower end that is hear all that? Wow. But before I give up, something just crossed my mind here. So I did see a little weak spark, so I'll go ahead and put this back on loosely. But let's look at it this side. I think the rattling was coming from in here. So I'm going to get comfy here, and I'm going to take all this off and see if that's the problem. There's the clutch. Oh, yep, there's a spring in there. See that? So, this little spring came off the clutch here. You can see, let me get you a close-up look here. So there's the clutch. You can see there's 1, 2, and the number 3 should be here. And there it is. It's all bent out of shape. But that's what was clanging around inside of here and keeping it from rotating, because now it's rotating freely. So I guess I am going to bend the spring back in. No, the spring is broke. One of the eyelets on this end is broke off. So let me think. I wonder if I can bend this spring up and make an eyelet. I'd like to find the other piece that's broken off. I don't see it anywhere in there. But I'll look down in here. I don't think it fell in here. No, I don't see anything. So I'm going to dig around. I want to see if I can find the other piece for the spring, and then see if I can bend this up a little bit and actually make it work. Okay, I think I got the spring bent up. And you know, I didn't film myself bending the spring because flat out I did not think it was going to work. But let's get you a close-up look. You can see it's going to fit right in. I just got to stretch this over. The biggest thing is, on this tip here, I need to have it, I need a little hook on here, so it'll hook on this side of that clutch without just coming right off, right? So that's the last thing I got to do. All right, there she blows. We've got, you can see the spring, the way I bent it all up, and it does have a hook on it there. So it's not coming out easy. But out of all 3 of these parts, this piece is going to move out quicker, because I've reduced the number of coils on the spring. And I know that, but right now that's my only option. And for the moment, I just wanted it like this so that so that I can crank it up without it trying to go into gear. If I would have left that spring off, then this piece would have been hanging on the clutch, you know what I mean? And so at least now I can start it, but yeah, we'll see how it performs after that. But at least I can crank it without engaging the rear wheel. Alright, it's all put back together. Let's turn this around. Should turn over easily. Yep. Cool deal. That was the problem. Alright. Now let me put the cover back on. Well, everything's on there. Let's see if it'll even try. I guess that's the choke. That's on. Not even trying, is it? We did see a spark, right? Well, that's bone dry, so there's definitely not any gas getting in there. Let me if I see it, it's very weak. It's so hard to see. Which brings me back to this. I think this is an on-off switch. And right now, it is not connected to anything, so it shouldn't be grounding out. Alright? Then I guess if it does start, I'll need to just ground this out. So I think there was a switch here, and it's connected, of course, like I said up here at the top of the handlebar, where that was a kill switch. Then if you pop that out, that's another kill. But those are connecting these two together. But what I guess what I'll do, I'm going to spray some two-cycle oil directly into it. And see if it'll give it a shot that way. Alright, so it fired off. Let's, I guess the next thing, let's take the carburetor off. Let me shut the oil off. And we'll clean that out and see if we can get some some fuel running through here. Alright, let's get the air cleaner cover off. Everything's hard to reach. Everything's so tiny on here. Well, let's see what else I got. Alright, I got this little ratcheting screwdriver. I don't know if it'll go down in there deep enough, but these things come in handy if you've never tried one. Phew, finally. Alright, let's see if we can get to these. Got that, and here's the throttle. Seems to be fine. I think I'm going to take a look at the bowl first. Maybe just a maybe it just needs to be flushed out. Because all the old gas, it was just nothing but oil, you know. But if it looks bad, I'll go ahead and take the throttle off and I just spilled gas everywhere. Dang it, I'm trying to get my grass to grow, you know. See, yeah, it's actually pretty clean, so I think if I just flush all the old stuff out. Alright, carburetor's on. Choke, okay, choke is on when this is up. I'm not going to put the air cleaner on yet until I can see all this working here. It's such a pain in the butt to take on and off. Let's see, what else? Let's get the fuel going. And let's see if that'll fill up the float bowl. Give it a second or two. And what else? I guess that's it. We can see if it'll try to crank. It's trying. Well, we got her running. that was fun. Got it cranking in just a couple of hours, but it'll barely carry my load. But that is fun though, a little bitty thing. So, well, I guess that's it. That's one of my first in my series for the Two-Stroke Tuesday. So I'll try to get one every Tuesday, but no promises. This was my first entry into the Two-Cycle Tuesdays, and it was kind of a fun one. But I've got a ton of other stuff, a lot of weed whackers and chainsaws, all that kind of stuff. I've got a ton, so I'll try to get them every Tuesday, but maybe not. You know, we'll see. But anyway, so I guess that's it for this video. Once again, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and watch for my next video. Let's go get a taco.